Ah! Okay, today is a really exciting day. We finally have the engine here in the crate, and I'm super excited to get it opened up so I can finally see the engine in person. Now, right before we do that, we wanted to answer the #1 question we've been getting asked when we were planning this build, and that's, why did we pick this engine? Well, we wanted to do something unique, something reliable, and something powerful. For unique, we really like the Viper engine because it's really only been done once before. And then for powerful, I feel like that one's pretty obvious. This thing's making almost 550 foot-pounds of torque naturally aspirated, and that's just without any modifications as well. And then for something reliable, this engine was designed from factory to be making this much power, really without pushing the limits either. So we're gonna be able to have this in there, be making a ton of power, and if we want, we can still make more. But that's enough talking, let's get this thing opened up. Oh, it looks so cool.
Oh, it's all covered up.
Okay, I'm dying to see the actual engine. I think we should pull this box off. Here's the moment of truth. It's spring loaded.
There it is.
Holy shit. Oh my god. It's so weird to have this here on the crate.
It's so f***ing long. That's just my first impression.
Okay. Look at this.
Yeah. It's insane.
And I'm 6'2". I have a decent arm span. This is crazy.
The other thing is, I have a T56 in my 30, and I'm used to that section, but then it just gets like crazy thick.
Also, the transmission tunnel is nowhere near this wide, so we'll definitely have to be cutting that out.
The other thing I saw too is the oil pan on it is not your traditional oil pan where there's like a deep sump in the front or the back. It's just like a consistent oil pan, all the same depth. And I don't know if that's going to be a good or bad thing.
Another thing is the exhaust manifolds on these. The collector on them is right in the center and it's pointing out, which I think is going to be right in the way of the frame rails. So we ordered a set of the SRT10 truck manifolds because the collector on them is pointed at the back instead.
I think we should push the car a little bit closer and start doing some measuring.
Yeah, let the fun begin.
All right, first thing I'm just wondering about is the length of this thing in the engine bay.
Okay, so it's this one. We'll go from the back of this cylinder head to the front of the belt. 32 and a half.
32 and a half.
Okay, I've got it locked on the tape here, so just flush. So right now, you know what?
Huh.
That's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Like I thought for sure we'll have to cut some of this out.
Well, ideally we want to just to get the engine further back.
Yeah, exactly. But even then though, that means right here, we would even have room for a rad. In the front, it would be tight. It would be really tight.
Yeah.
But...
What about width?
Okay.
Just from edge of the manifold on the one side to the other. Kind of hard to gauge, but just roughly.
27 and 28. Also, the collectors are the widest point, and we're going to be switching those when we go to the truck ones. And we've got 28.
28.
Is it square? Yeah. Okay.
So it'll just fit width-wise.
Okay. That's looking 26 inches tall.
26 inches, okay.
That's pretty tall.
Now, so we just have the stock subframe in there now. We're going to be getting the other one from the Ronin Speedworks.
Yeah. Now, our steering rack is going to be mounting in the same spot on the other one. So for right now, this is going to be our highest point. So
off of the steering rack.
holy.
Can you mark where that is? Holy. Okay.
I think that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. So we might be able to lower the rack a little bit.
So if we went here.
Okay, so
20.
on the subframe.
Jesus Christ.
So if you had like a really bubbly hood, you could maybe fit it under a hood.
When I saw the picture of the guy who had done it online, I was like, how bad can it be? I was like, it's just gonna fit, no problem. It looks like it'll go under the hood.
The other thing is I saw that picture and he didn't have a hood on.
Yeah, true, true. Okay. 19 inches wide at the back of the block. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna need to do some choppy.
For sure.
Also, I'm sure we're gonna have to cut higher up here as well.
Yeah.
So
I think the first things first is we just need to get our subframe and then we can really start figuring this thing out.
oh my god.
Get the subframe, cut everything out, and then go from there.
Yeah, we just have to fit the car around the engine
Yeah.
and then start over.
Well, this was very exciting that we finally got to see this engine in person, and honestly a little bit daunting to see some of those measurements on how the engine's gonna fit.
It's gonna be a tight fit with a couple problems, but you know what? I think that's what we kind of signed up for. So
Yeah, we're gonna make it work. We've already
Yeah.
bought the engine, we already have the car.
yeah, we've ordered the subframe, everything. So we're gonna make it work.
Guys, subscribe to the channel because we're going to be cranking out these videos and you're not going to want to miss them because this is going to take some real magic to make this thing fit in there.
You're gonna want to see this. So turn on those notifications so you see the video as soon as it comes out. And if you think this build is cool, tell one of your car friends who you think would like it, because we're trying to be famous here.
Trying to be famous here.
Oh, see you in the next video, guys.